Morning, guys. Coming back to you here with a video on Saturday morning from the Oldbarn Homestead shop. My name is Gary. Thanks for all the comments and everything on yesterday's video about this guy, and I made some progress on it and got most of from here back situated. And today and tomorrow, I'm gonna get this mechanism made that'll allow the bending. And I had several comments, a lot of different suggestions, and I think I've got my own ideas on how I want to do it, kind of somewhat informed by your suggestions. But I thought I'd make a quick video this morning about the YouTube issues and YouTube controversy. I saw Wrangler Star made a video just a few days ago. There was the whole clickbait thing, that was happening there for a while, and I was guilty of doing it. Not to say that I don't still do it a little bit, but I've gotten away from, these very egregious ones. And there's no doubt about that it was helping my channel. It was, I was getting a lot more views doing that. But the other thing that happens along with it is people will click on the video, and as soon as they see that it's clickbait and what the title is exaggerated, they'll click off of it, and that actually hurts your channel as well, because a view is, a lot of people think a view is a view, but it's really about watch time and getting somebody to watch your video all the way throughout it, because that gives Google and YouTube more of a chance to place ads on the video, and more of a chance for the viewer to see the ad. So if you're just clicking on the video for a second or two and moving on, you got a view credit for that, but in Google's eyes, that doesn't favor your channel. So in a way, the clickbait, can hurt you as much as it can help you. So I've tried to stay away from that now. And anyway, what I wanted to talk about was this, whole thing with the YouTube issue with the advertisers. And some of you may know some about it, and some of you may not. I saw Wrangler Star made a video. I saw Chucky 2009 made a video, I think yesterday. And most people that are YouTube creators have seen a sharp decline in their number of overall views on their channel on a weekly basis or monthly basis, however you want to look at it. And of the videos that are being viewed, the money that's being made on that is lowered as well. So when you factor in your overall views going down, and then of the views that you do get, the money that you get paid off of those going down as well, it's a significant hit. Fortunately for me, and Lance, Chucky 2009, mentioned in his video, hey, I've had to go take commercial welding jobs, and that if I'm out doing commercial welding jobs every day, I'm probably not going to be, making videos every day, because I think for the last maybe close to a year, he's been producing videos almost every day, if not at least 4 or 5 days a week, and that takes a lot of work, to do that. So January of this year was a peak for me, a peak month, and I really thought when I saw that happening, my number of incoming subscribers was just on a trend like this. I was getting 150 new subscribers a day. This is on the Turbo Cobra channel, and this channel sort of feeds off of that. So when that channel does well, this channel sort of gets affected by it as well. I had a couple of videos that sort of went viral, at least for me, not really viral, but for me, they went beyond my normal subscriber base in a big way, and got 150, 200,000, I think one of them's up to 300,000 now views, in a very short period of time. And that'll just drive your, when you get all those views in a very condensed period of time on a longer video, like 10 minutes or longer, the money that YouTube makes off the advertising and they pay you, it just goes through the roof as well. And I'm looking at that thinking, if I could continue this up for the next several months, I may not have to produce anything in a real way to make income outside of YouTube videos, and I'll have to still, have enough things that I'm making here to make the videos off of. You still have to produce content. I can only make so many welding tables and things I can use in the shop, so you have to do some work for customers. But here it is 2 months later, 3 months later, I guess, and I mean, it is in the tank. And I think Lance said that his money is like 1/5 of what he was making 2 weeks ago. And I've seen the same thing. It's been, a dramatic drop. And so, I was thinking, well, what should I do about it? And you saw me take a little break from the videos, and it was just depressing to see that happening. And it's not motivating to make videos and spend all that extra time moving the camera around, filming every little thing, and then going and spending all the time, on editing and making thumbnails and doing all the tag words, and just the work that goes into the administrative side of trying to make a good video is a lot to it. And and I could be spending that time getting customers' orders filled, people that are waiting on stuff. So I just took a little break from it there, and and so what I am not going to do is ask you for money, ask you for help, get you to sign up on a Patreon account, because that's never been what my channel has been about. This channel has been about sharing the journey of this shop and trying to start a business, sharing the ups and downs, getting your insight into designs and so forth, and just the fellowship and camaraderie of having you guys watch. And I really do appreciate that. And I saw a lot of people in Lance's comments which further which further confirmed that YouTube fabricators, welders, that have, let's say, 500,000 subscribers or less, I think really have no business trying to solicit Patreon. And that's just me. I mean, there's going to be exceptions to that. There are some people out there that, because of who they are and the kind of value that they bring through their content, I think they probably can dictate that, and probably do well with the Patreon route. And for those of you that don't know about Patreon, it's an external website that's set up for creators so that viewers can make a commitment to giving creators, let's say $1 per video or $5 per video, something like that. So every video they upload, you pay $1 per video, and you get advantages like maybe you get a pre-release on the video, or other things that you get access to that the normal viewer wouldn't get access to. But it's, so anyway, when I was looking at Lance's comments, I noticed that quite a few people said, hey man, I like your videos and I do watch them, but I wouldn't pay to watch them, and I think that there may be a handful of people that would pay to watch my videos, not because they like the videos that much, just because they feel connected to what we're doing here and me, and we just do it to help, because they're good people and they like me as a person. The average person watching this video, likes to stop by, here and there and check in on things, but they wouldn't pay. And I'm the same way. I mean, there may be just 1 or 2 or 3 people on YouTube that if they said, look, I'm going through a tough time, I need some help, and it probably wouldn't be the big channels, because I don't feel personally connected to them because they're so big. It's really more of the small guys or medium-sized guys that were, if they said, hey, I'm trying to make a go of this, and made a plea for my help, I would help them, and if that means, $1 per video on Patreon for a year, and I wouldn't do that for people that have full-time jobs. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to criticize anybody that's doing it. I'm just, kind of giving you my view on it. So, anyway, it's just, the YouTube thing started with apparently some advertisements being shown on some controversial videos, and somebody, I think it was New York Times or Wall Street Journal, kind of showed that, Coca-Cola, for example, their ads being placed on a terrorist video, somebody showing you how to become a terrorist or something. And then there was a controversy about it being photoshopped, and that ad didn't actually run on that video, but it caused a big knee-jerk reaction, and all the several, I think maybe 50 of the top advertisers on YouTube have pulled their advertisements. So what has happened is YouTube does not have enough advertising money to go around, and so everybody's getting less. I mean, and I've seen my ad revenue, it has just gone like this. I don't know if I'm getting any. My videos are monetized, so it's not that restricted mode thing because my content's family safe. If you look at my 700 videos on YouTube, I might have cussed in them just a handful of times, but I don't really do anything in my videos that are not family friendly. But there's a lot of videos out there that are that way, and that restricted mode thing is kind of a separate issue, where if you turn on restricted mode, it means you've got somebody watching the video that you don't want family safe, non-family safe content being displayed, and so it won't show their videos. And that's a separate issue from this whole ad thing. So apparently, Google's working on their algorithms and, trying to improve it. And, people will get mad at Google and YouTube for this. But at the end of the day, this is their platform. They can do anything they want with it. This is America. These advertisers that pay for all this, they can do anything they want. This is America. If they choose not to have their ads displayed on certain videos, then that's their right. And I think people sort of get, they get attached, or they get sort of complacent with how things are. And then that whole entitlement thing sets in, which is a big issue with people in America, really. And including myself. It's like, well, I'm entitled to that. I made $1,000 in January on my videos, and I'm entitled to make that and more. Well, no, you're not. I don't have a contract. I don't have anything that says I'm guaranteed this. And it's the same thing with any job really out there. And just like those people I make the dump truck parts for, their business has slowed off. And I don't know, the parent company that they put those together for, they may not even have a contract in place with them. They're a small company, and they've got 15 employees working there, and that can be shut off just like that. And then I'm a downstream, recipient of work that comes from them, and then my work dries up, and so the one thing, and this will be later on. If my channel, if I can evolve what I'm doing here and get my channel to be more popular and improve the way I do content, and even myself, and because a lot of what people are attracted to is the person that's doing the work, and they're charismatic, they're a good person, you like them, and that kind of thing. Like Jimmy DiResta, is kind of iconic. He for just a lot of different reasons. It's the whole New York thing and his shop down. It's just the whole package that he offers, so to speak. And of course the things he builds are cool as well, and some of the techniques and so forth. But so I'm not anywhere near being as, somebody like that. But someday, should this grow to that, I would really want to look to get my content and my viewers watching in a different platform that I would control. So that, because right now I don't control the platform, I'm just here at the mercy of YouTube. But at some point, moving off onto your own platform that you control would probably be a direction I would go in, rather than just pander to everybody and say, and threaten not to make any more videos if you don't help me, send me money or whatever. I'm just not going to do that. It just, I don't know. And I apologize that I went through the whole clickbait thing, and many of you tried to tell me, hey, some of you took the high road and didn't really say much about it, but a few people said, you know what, Gary, you're above that, and I really am, and it's just you get caught up in it, but I'm not the only one. You sort of get chasing after views and watch time, and I don't really chase subscribers that much. It's more about trying to get views on the videos. And so clickbait is not really a ploy to get subscribers. It's more of a ploy to get your video to take off and get views. And views and watch time is really what gets you paid, not subscribers, contrary to popular belief. And you'll see people that have 300,000 subscribers, but you go look at their videos and they're getting 1,000 views, 3,000 views. I have 30,000 subscribers, and sometimes a lot of my videos get 10, 15, 20,000 views, and so it's a percent of your video views to your subscriber base. If you have 10,000 subscribers and your videos get 5,000 views, you'll be very heavily favored, because that means people are watching. If you have 300,000 subscribers and you're only getting 3,000 views, something's wrong, and something's wrong with your content. People aren't watching it, you aren't making it consistent enough, that kind of thing. So anyway, guys, just kind of ranting, rambling here on Saturday morning. I'm gonna, I try to make videos almost every day on this channel, just kind of showing you what's going on, and then doing the feature videos. Now, I did want to mention that where this has hurt me, in addition to the incoming revenue stream going down from YouTube, I've been dependent on my videos becoming viral to sell stuff off of them, because like if I make a video on the flag and it goes sort of viral, the more people that see the flag, the higher chance I would have to sell it. So not only do I get more money off of that video, but the product sales that get driven off of it are there as well. And that has dropped off sharply. I don't think anybody has ordered a plan for the bender or any of that stuff in really probably about a month. The hole punch station, I was getting orders for those plans. I sell for $5. I was getting probably 2 or 3 a week, and that's not a lot of money, but it's something, and if I could get more of those, that it would become into really something good. But it's gone completely away, and that video stopped getting views for the most part. So that's a indirect impact of that. But I just need to work harder, and you guys, several of you guys have ordered things from me. I've got a Harley Davidson sign that I've got to make. I've got the Cub signs that I finished up. I've got some other, random things that are coming in. And so you're going to see more of my videos that I put up, me on the other channel, just kind of mentioning in there, if you're interested in having something made, let me know, send me an email. And I think it's PM Products, Mark, went ahead and got the flag from me that I mentioned in the video, and the Cowboy Star, so I'm going to get those shipped out to him here next week. So anyway, guys, I'm going to keep bringing you along, and there may be little breaks here and there, and I appreciate you guys when I take a break from the videos that you reach out to me and check in. That means a lot. But everything's fine, and I'm not going to change anything I'm doing. I'm definitely not going to beg you guys for money or Patreon subscriptions or t-shirt sales or anything like that, because after a while it just kind of gets old, and I think the people that really want to help have been helping. You've ordered things from me, you've sent me tools, you've called me on the phone and given me great ideas. You've designed things for me, like Eco Mouse is, I've paid him some money because on the deals that I can charge for the artwork, I give him some of the money for that. But there's been several things I've needed around here. He just sketches them up like that and sends them and doesn't charge me anything for it. So those are the kind of ways that I think people can help. It doesn't cost you anything but a little bit of your time. And it means a lot to me. It's, and it would be, those things mean more to me, sending tools and just, let me work with you on projects that a shop logo or something. Those mean more to me than trying to beg you to sign up for Patreon or buy a t-shirt or whatever. So I appreciate all that. Thanks, guys. Hope you guys have a great Easter weekend, and I'll see you soon.